The Sa Nalaor is a munificent-class star frigate, better known as the Banking Clan frigate. The ship is named after the Sa Nalaor, former president of the hyperbank conglomerate. He was notorious for using financial or legal finagling for military or tactical gain at the start of the Clone Wars. He was infamous for his tactics such as repossessing the defense fleet of a remote mining station several weeks into the Clone Wars. A month later, the CIS used exactly the same fleet to invade and take control of the station.
Damn. Ruthless.
Very Can we have a photo of this ship so we can identify it with?
I mean, if you know what your regular
Cruiser?
frigate, I mean, have you never seen... Well, this was out-of-game information. This was me explaining to the ones that knew what it was.
Yeah.
So...
Interesting. I've heard of such a ship.
Well, I
Care to fill me in?
They basically repeat what I said.
I could actually go into more detail.
Oh, do you? Okay, go ahead.
Well,
Or are you trying to get more information from me?
well,
He has a droid from the Clone Wars, a tactical droid.
Oh, yeah.
I could give you a full specs for it.
Well, you wouldn't have that exact ship, probably.
Not that exact ship, but the class of ship.
Yeah, the class, yeah. A little bit more information for those of you that know about the ship. It's a ship of legend, especially among smugglers, salvagers, and treasure seekers. Some say it's a separatist treasury ship filled with cash or precious metals or secret technology, but it disappeared while fleeing Imperial pursuit to the edge of the Outer Rim at the end of the Clone Wars. Treasure hunters chase rumors occasionally, but no one has found it. Some never return.
How long after the fall of the Republic did it go missing?
It was not too long after it, but it was a few months into it, really, because it was enough to where there was a big enough Imperial pursuit to be able to chase it.
This operation exceeded my 5-point science reflection.
Yeah. But I mean, it was built obviously during the Clone Wars.
So we have to go back to the Outer Rim.
No, well, I mean, you're in the Outer Rim.
I thought the wheel was between the...
Well, it's kind of like in the mid.
Yeah, I thought they were...
It's more like in the mid rim, but yeah, you're not too far from it though. And they actually are willing to offer a ship if you need it.
No. We'll
Take mine.
Yeah, we'll take... Oh, you're actually offering up your ship for this one?
Yeah.
So, are you guys I'm guessing you guys are telling each other about this stuff then?
I could use the data on
What's
that
the
ship.
reward?
Well, before we get into it, let me explain why I'm hiring you for this.
Okay.
So, as it happens, one of the Sa Nalaor's hyperspace message pods was recently found long dead near the wheel and delivered to me. I'll understand if you think this is some kind of con game, but I want you to find the ship for me. So here's the deal. The pod appears to have the last known location of the Sa Nalaor and limited information to its condition. The ship is at the outer fringe of the Outer Rim. At a minimum, I want you to find the ship, assess its condition, and bring back all the information you can to our secret salvaging base on Raxus Prime.
Okay.
However, I also believe there's some special technology aboard that would really boost isotech. Yes?
We're finally going to Raxus.
Explain Isotech.
We're a company.
Obviously.
We deal with technology.
Look,
I'm not dumb.
Well, you
What
asked the question.
specifically? Obviously, you're a tech company. You're Isotech.
hey, they could have been an ice company or a carbonite company just selling only carbonite. They deal in carbonite.
I know they deal in carbonite.
You don't have to be
We
so...
finally got to Raxus Prime. And do you know what's on Raxus Prime?
The droid factory.
Well, no. Raxus Prime is a junk planet, so they throw all the junk in the galaxy.
I don't know what...
It's where they put all the stuff that nobody cares about.
It's the last place Talon was assigned to. Also, my ship is very thin. At
Oh,
least,
is it?
yeah. This is
Oh
something
yeah,
we
that's
established-
been a plot point for a long time. He's been trying to get us to go back there for a while.
Has he?
Yeah.
That was like one of the places that he mentioned for us to go at the very beginning of the story. When we were first jumping into hyperspace.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because that's why the fight over slowing it down or not occurred.
Yeah, and it's also because also originally Eggy was supposed to be on that ship, and we were going to recover it.
So, however, I also believe there's some special technology aboard that would really boost Isotech. If you find that and bring as much as you can back with you, I'll double your reward. Maybe triple it if it's really good.
Okay.
You're to take IT-3PO with you. He'll arrive shortly. I'll pay 10,000 credits, but if you skip out on me, there was something to find. I've got the connections to make your life very difficult out here.
You do not have to worry. I'm very faithful to the people that hire me.
So,
We'll bring back the necessary information.
remember to purchase equipment and supplies for yourself and possible survivors before you leave. The wheel has plenty of shops, so you should find most everything you need. I'd also recommend asking around for more information, but be careful who you ask and how loudly. You never know who's listening.
Do you happen to have access to personal barrier technology?
To what?
Personal barrier technology.
Out of game. What?
It's a barrier shield.
Oh.
Personal shielding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can get something for you.
I would like some.
Wait, that'd be useless for you.
Why?
You use a lightsaber.
So?
Also, in-game,
You will not be able to move the lightsaber outside of the shield.
the thing is, in-game, though, he's not going to be able to use his lightsaber that often in front of you guys.
Yeah.
And you can't shoot out of the shield either.
You can't?
No.
No. No, mind then.
Well, unless you have like a droidica's classes, which are specifically made for that.
But they're more expensive.
Basically,
And rare.
The only thing that can leave the field is a slow enough moving projectile or object.
Do you know where the black markets are?
No.
Why would I know that?
Yeah, why would we need to know where the black markets are?
It's none of your concern.
No. Why would you be talking about needing to know where the black markets are?
None of your concern.
You're not getting it. You don't just ask someone where the black market is.
Why not?
Because that's not how you find the black market. That's the exact opposite of the
I
way
mean,
you
this
find
would be the primary person to ask where the black markets are.
Why would you believe that, sir?
Yeah.
It's been my experience that lucrative companies such as yourselves know everything in the city they operate in to make sure that they're not having any competition in what they do.
If you are threatening me, I would be very
Yes.
careful.
No threats.
I'm going
Just an
to.
observation.
I'm going to say, first off, you never ask anyone where the black market is. You ask, hey, where can I purchase such and such? Then they point you in the right direction.
Like, you ask something circuitous, like, hey, I'm looking for some...
I'm not looking for anything in particular. I
Yeah.
just want to know if there are any...
But then you just pick something that you know you can only find at a black
Yeah,
market.
like, where can I find, I don't know, a lightsaber?
Fine, where can I find the lightsaber?
On a dead Jedi.
That can be arranged.
That was
So Riom just face palms because
I'm not trying to be subtle. But am I correct? You would know to make sure to keep your competition in
What
check.
would this be rolled under? Would this be rolled under like streetwise or?
It would be the underworld.
yeah.
It's a knowledge.
Is this a core planet or?
This is a mid, so
It's not even a
So-
planet, it's a space
It's-
station.
Yeah.
Anyways, my underworld is 2 yellow.
I got 2 yellow and No, two yellow, 2 green.
6 green.
What was yours?
2 yellow, 2 green.
I'm just staying out of it.
Yellow and green.
Okay, what was yours?
6 green.
And you said yours was yellow and a green?
2 yellows.
No, John.
Oh.
Alright, only... This was Underworld rules?
Yeah.
Okay. Jared and Keontae, you two are the only ones that know. He is actually kind of in the black... Like, in the... Not really the black market, but he does do underdealing type stuff.
So I'm right!
You don't know that.
I know that.
In-game, you don't know that.
Yeah.
In-game, I don't know that, but out of the game, I was right!
Okay, but you can't say
Yeah,
that.
you can't just, like, that's like going up.
I know, I'm just saying though.
Would I happen to know where the black market is?
Yeah, you can find it.
That's like,
Look,
Alright.
like
Look,
Take me to the
if
black
you need-
market. Now shut up.
Yeah, if you need some off the shelf stuff, I can get you that off the shelf stuff. I know where it is. You don't have to go asking one of them business partners of mine's
Yeah.
about illegal stuff.
Yeah, I personally would not like to talk about illegal operations.
Especially since there's probably recording devices in offices and shit like this.
That's fine.
No, that's not fine. Thank you for the blackmail material, though.
I mean, seriously, you are just the worst at this. If you could somehow convince me otherwise that you're bad at negotiations of this kind, I would like to see you try.
Out of game, I would love to see you try. Go ahead and try a negotiation roll. He's offered $10,000 for the job, but you can actually try to convince him for more.
My negotiation is only 2 yellow. So it wouldn't work.
no, you can
Negotiation?
still try.
I mean, I guess I'll try.
I've got negotiation. I would like to see if we can get more out of him.
Yeah, okay.
5 yellows and a green, please.
Like, I'm just waiting by the door.
And I have proficiency in it.
Alright.
I can negotiate the shit out of somebody. I want your underwear, please.
Versus his.
Well, since your negotiating skills don't equate to magic, fuck no, and get out of my office.
What if it's really important? I'm going to pull...
Discipline is
guarding-
presence, right?
Discipline
Yeah.
is will.
Oh, Will. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
What does proficiency do? Give me a boost?
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes it cheaper to buy things. Or buy the skill.
Alright, you managed to convince him to raise it to $15,000.
Awesome.
Yeah. You're already paying dividends, my new better friend. We're better friends now than we were.
And I will
You'll give me the extra 5,000, right?
also agree to pay you 10% up front.
That works.
Nice. Thank you.
Is there any more information that you would like to know about this job, though?
No.
So other than the thing that we talked about, I think that's about all. Oh, there is one thing.
Mhm.
Will we be facing competition for this salvage?
Let's see. So word has gotten out about the pod. I've increased security at the office and believe that others might be interested in stealing the information or the pod itself.
Ship operational. Do you want us to bring it with us?
So, in a little bit I'll answer that one. I would suggest, though, be careful and keep an eye out for ISB agents who have reportedly been spotted on the wheel since some rebels stopped over briefly.
ISB. Yeah. I need to watch out for them myself. You know how it is when you run a business and stuff, and
No, I don't know because I run my businesses correctly.
look,
Oh boy.
I may have some. Never mind. That's unimportant for our current talks.
You don't need any more things to blackmail us.
Yes, I'm C2, and I know where to set up.
Do you know?
What it takes to be a hero?
No, I want you to just give me facts about the ship. Tell me what's there, and if there's anything that's worth bringing back, bring it back.
Okay.
So, the personal little sealed unit.
Yes, we can get you one.
Okay. So 2 things I need.
But make sure you don't forget to wait for my droid.
How much does the unit cost?
Oh, no, this is on the house
Ah,
for the job.
nice.
I need 2 things.
Mhm.
A riot shield and a Model 38.
A what?
Model 38 rifle.
Alright, here you go.
Well, you just had these on hand.
Well, obviously somebody brings them in.
That would be... 3,300.
Like, I'm surprised. There's a lot of things you could have asked him about, and I'm surprised you
Like
didn't.
what?
Well, I'm
It's,
not.
it's hard to think about. some
Well,
of these
okay. So
things.
what would you think? So one, you have to track down where you have to go to where the hyperspace pod said. That
Yeah.
Nobody bothered to ask where the hyperspace pod said. It
Well-
was.
I assume that was information that's given to us in the request packet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just read all this information. So, according to the hyperspace pod, the ship crashed on Cholgana, a primitive, unsettled world, and home to the Nexu. And if you have seen episode 2, you know what a Nexu is. They're the cat-like ones that scratch Padme.
Yeah.
The pod was apparently sent just before the ship entered the atmosphere, so it doesn't have much information as to the frigate's condition, only that it was heavily damaged in the escape attempt. However, this is not the first time the planet has been connected to the Sadnaleor rumors regarding a massive shipwreck. The Chogana system is approximately 3 days from the wheel when using a Class 1 hyperdrive. The PC, you guys must take a 2-day trip via the Perlimian trade route to the Rimward end, and then follow a lesser-known 24-hour route to Cholgana. You might also try a riskier direct jump though the pod contains coordinates, they are years out of date. You are advised to seek better sources, even though they are hard to find. The pod contains the system coordinates and a message from Captain Rel Harsel to Ropak, Riom's father. Harsel requested rescue and survival gear and confirmed that his end of the plan would still be workable if they survived the landing. Riom isn't sure what the plan was, but he knows his father intended to buy advanced technology from Harsel and distribute it through the black market. Riom believes it to be cybernetics technology, possibly from a brilliant engineer. He's even heard rumors some of it is based on forgotten Old Republic methods. If the technology is there, he wants it more than any of the supposed treasure the ship carries, and if there is money on or other treasures aboard, Riom wants to split it 50-50, realizing he has no way of knowing how much might be found
So
other than what his
you
droid
have,
confirmed was
you've
on the
been
ship's
acquiring
manifest.
black market shops, right?
I mean, I
How the game
found
he's just gonna
out
get down.
earlier
he's just gonna
this
get down.
session. That's it.
He's just gonna what?
So
Okay,
we've
he's just gonna
been
get
acquiring
Uh,
black market shops in order to create
Uh,
This isn't out of
Business.
greed or anything, it's just...
If he ever does discover you guys lied,
Yes.
he'll deal with you guys then.
Huh?
Why are you in the black market?
Because I'm looking for a specific lightsaber.
You see, that's why you don't lie. I didn't lie to him.
It's a special lightsaber. It's a relic lightsaber that I'm trying to find.
Let's see. Although
And it's a source of income.
somebody did lie to a certain hut.
What? What did I lie to a hut about?
Remember, you guys didn't give him the full money.
Yeah, but we got out of that. Remember?
Yeah, because you managed to lie to him.
Yeah.
But if he ever finds out,
He won't find out. He believed us entirely.
at that moment,